And here they come, here at Turf Moor. The two teams emerging from the tunnel, both Burnley and Southampton, looking to bounce back from defeats against Manchester United. From Southampton's point of view, there's Ronald Koeman, and Burnley losing at QPR rather controversially last Saturday. A magnificent occasion, and what about that for an example there as we'll go into shot. There's cheering Trippier with one of the mascots, but as you can see right at the back, there's a lovely Burnley fan who's a disabled mascot today, and what a hero Danny Ings is to her, being pushed to the centre circle by a hero. That is magnificent, and it just shows a good example of how a professional footballer should behave. A lesson to those playing for much bigger clubs. Sean Dyche knows the importance of 3 points here today. So too does Ronald Koeman. We're looking to arrest the side of 3 successive defeats. Well, Burnley make no changes from the team that lost to QPR last week. So it's the same 11 that started against QPR, with Ings and Barnes up front. Ings, in fact, making his 100th appearance. As for this fella here, this is his first ever senior appearance, young Jake Hesketh. And he comes into the midfield area. The other change is Toby Alderweireld. He comes in alongside Jose Font at centre back. Well, we're hoping for a very good game of football here at Turf Moor today. Southampton, as you can see there, are in the dark strip, usually playing their famous red and white stripes, and they get us underway. Southampton's in no dark strip, and they'll attack the goal to our left. Burnley attacking the cricket field end to our right, of course, and need I remind you, they are in the famous claret and blue, and there's Boy with an early touch on to Trippier. Now this will be a real test of Burnley's prowess against a top team who up until a couple of weeks ago were in the top 2 behind Chelsea in the league. The crossing from Boyd, an early chance there for Ings, and he applauds the lovely cross in there from Georgie Boyd. But a superb start there from the Clarets in the opening 30 seconds, and the header just got all wrong there from Danny Ings. But as you'll see here, Boyd's cross was a pearler, and Ings just couldn't attack the ball goalwards. Ball forward was Barnes, but he was offside. There's the referee, Mark Clattenburg. Of course, he comes from County Durham. Refereed Burnley's match against Hull City when they got their first victory back last month, of course. So maybe a lucky omen for the Clarets then, as this free kick has been taken. Trippier got that one away. Header back by Wanyama. That should be Hitons, but he's decided to stay on his line, and Burnley just getting a little bit in trouble there defensively. Southampton get the throw. A good open start to the game. Little touch back. Hesketh trying the shot, and then it was knocked away. Well, young Jake Hesketh got into a tremendous position to try and break the deadlock there for Southampton, but they still have it here. Here's Manny. Wanyama. Manny again. Big to Wanyama. Good ball out to the far side, and again they have to keep their defensive shape. Good cross in there. Manny is waiting, but so too was Trippier as well. Manny keeps possession alive for Southampton. And now an opportunity for Bertrand. Now young Jake Hesketh. That's a lovely bit of skill there by him. Manny again. Cross coming in. Young King gets that one away for Burnley. Wanyama heading it back. Now Ings. Good skills by him. That's still a lot of Jones, but he found him okay. Manny's ball in. Barnes at the touch, and Ings is trying to make a chance for himself. And what a good shot that was. Well, Danny Ings there with a tremendous effort for the Clarets, and what a good couple of minutes, to the game we've had here. A good opening there, and Ings just shooting wide, but a really good opportunity there for the Clarets. Burnley have a throw. 8 minutes gone in the game, and even Steven so far still between Burnley and Southampton. No quarter given. Here's young Hesketh now for Southampton, trying to get themselves on the way. The throw to the Saints. 2,500 of their supporters have made the long trip up from the south coast to see them in action here today. That's a good ball to Mane. Good chest control. Eskif's shot, and it wasn't a particularly good one by the youngster making his first appearance in league football today. Made a couple of substitute appearances for Ronald Koeman's side, but he started very well. Sean Dyche with the notepad will be encouraged by the way this team has started so far. Well, absolutely sure, but Southampton do have a good pedigree. They had a good start of the season, most notably knocking 8 past Sunderland at St Mary's earlier on in the season. This is Eskid again. Good turn again by Pella. Now Mane. Danger here for Burnley again, and the ball's there to be won, and Hesketh went in very hard on Tom Heaton. Now I'll be very surprised if Hesketh gets away with it, at least without a yellow card here, because, well, the Burnley fans want even more retribution. Heaton is owning his face. Well, I wouldn't be too surprised if it's a booking at the least, if not a red card. Now maybe with Hesketh being a young lad, there may have been a little bit of exuberance. The ball was there to be won for sure, but Hesketh went in very, very hard on the goalkeeper. Mane's little teasing chip ball, and there's a deflection on it, but he's very, very late then. Hard to see from that angle where the studs was showing, and we need to look at it from another angle, but, well, young Hesketh now has really got to watch his step. He's a young lad who's come into the side. It's his first appearance for Southampton, or if his first start for Southampton. He picks up the yellow card. And I have to say, I'm close. I'd have to have a look at this again. This will give us a more telling angle. There's the crossing from Mane. Deflects off Keane now. Watch Hesketh going in on the goalkeeper. Well, I'm not sure whether studs was showing, but he's lucky to escape with a caution in that effect. Very lucky long landing. Sean Dyche asking for more urgency now from his side. Southampton have had a couple of opportunities. Turf Moor looking lovely as always, and so many improvements as you may have done to keep up to Premier League standards, and that comes at a cost to the football club. Marnie was a little bit casual there. Davis, Bertrand, just knocking it back again. Aldenveld, Belgium. Now Jose Font, the Southampton captain. Wanyama turning away. The referee is given a free kick. Referee Cottenberg deciding that Jones' challenge was illegal. Free kick to Southampton with just around 20 minutes gone. A chance for Aldenveld and Font to both come forward from the back, but they have to be on their defensive mettle, so to speak. So let's see what happens here with this free kick. It's taken short in fact to Font and Klein. That's a good ball. Now a chance here for Wanyama, or rather for Hesketh rather. Back to Nathaniel Klein. And what about the cross? Dangerous one. Knocked away, and it might go for a throw. He does. Southampton starting to just turn up the screw a little bit on the Clarets as we approach the halfway mark of the first half. Here's Klein. And a touch back to Tanic. Hesketh. Tanic again. Dangerous cross. And a chance there for Mane at the far post. It's a corner kick. Trippier just about conceding that one. He had to get there as well, Kieran Trippier. No doubt about that one. Corner kick then to Southampton. And again, Aldenveld and Font will come forward from the back. It's Jose Font. Corner taken short. Pull back across. There's the shot. And it was Victor Wanyama. No, it wasn't. It was in fact Ryan Bertrand who had the shot. And it went into Rosetta, the Jimmy McElroy stand. Wasn't a particularly good hit really from the Southampton player. Southampton have it. Wanyama. All getting a little bit congested in there. Here's a chance for Hesketh, who went charging in on Michael Keane, and he's actually come off worst. In actual fact, Burnley are well within their rights to play on though. They can play on even though Hesketh is lying prostrate on the ground. Trippier's ball in, and a chance here for Barnes, and the goalkeeper couldn't hold it, and it's still loose. Barnes is still in there. The ball back in, and it was Arfield's shot. The whistle's gone. I think a free kick to Southampton's been given, maybe for a foul on goalkeeper Fraser Forster. Burnley played on. Hesketh is now receiving treatment from the Southampton medical staff. And the young lad and the young teenager looks in a bad way. He's had a lively 26 minutes for sure. As I said, he's already carried a yellow card. He did get the ball first, to be fair. Keane couldn't get out of the way. And whilst he was down on the ground, Barnes had the opportunity. Forster didn't know, had it, lost it. Font got it away, and then the whistle had gone for an infringement. And Southampton can breathe a huge sigh of relief. But Barnes was entitled to go for it there. There must have been some kind of infringement. Was it handball against Barnes? It may have actually been a handball then against Ashley Barnes. Certainly the ball was there to be won for sure. I thought Barnes was a little bit unlucky to be penalised because he didn't mean to strike his hand. Whilst Forster gets a drink and takes some flows on board, young Jake Hesketh as having to come off the field. There'll be grave concerns about him. They do have James Ward-Prowse back from injury today. He's amongst the substitutes, and it may well be Ward-Prowse that may well take his place. I think Hesketh will try for about maybe 2 or 3 minutes to see if he can shake it off, but he doesn't look particularly good to me. There's the fourth official there, Craig Pawson, and he's just signalling back on the field, and he's rejoined us now, as you can see. And Keane back to Shackle, and now Trippier. Well, he's had a lively half an hour, that's for sure, Jake Hesketh. But surely he can't continue. He's, as you can see there, he's in a bad way. Free kick to Burnley. In the midst of all that, Jake Hesketh, it's a throw in actually. It's a throw. So, but young Hesketh there, really in the wars, and I think Southampton may well need to make a substitution, because I think Hesketh's race has already been run. You just look at him. I think the youngster may well have to come off. And it's a blow for Southampton because he has been their most liveliest player. Ronald Koeman knows the situation, and it might be advisable for him to come off. Meanwhile, Trippier with a long ball in there, and everyone went for it, and it was well left in fact by the defender, and the goalkeeper was able to gather that in, no problem. Yeah, goalkeeper Fraser Forster, a £10 million signing incidentally from Celtic in the summer, has really had a good season so far in the Southampton goals. Good kick out by him, and now for a throw. Southampton with Font now bringing it away. That's a good ball, flicked on, away by Ben Mee, making his left back, getting the left back berth after Stephen Ward's injury against Newcastle in the last home match. Here's Mane, got options in the middle. That's a good ball. That was a very good ball, but well defended, I felt, there by Shackle. Now Klein finding Tadic. Tadic now against Ben Mee. Still got it, Tadic. Klein is on is in support. Klein got to get the crossing very quickly, and Wanyama's shot was charged down. Back to Tadic again. Again the ball into the penalty area. He comes to Stephen Davis, and Oudenveld plays it casually to young Jose Font, or to the big Captain Jose Font. Southampton look as if they're going to make a change there, and it looks as if it's going to be James Ward-Prowse who's going to come on. Just being talked through his final instructions, as you can see there, and it looks as if young Jake Hesketh's race has been won, well and truly run. Southampton still have it, and you just see Hesketh there in the picture. He looks in a very, very bad way. He's still limping, and he's gone down again, and I think that will be that as far as his game is concerned. He looks in a bad way, and the fella, I have to say, the young fella, getting a consoling pat on the head there, he's close to tears. It was Graziano Pella who gave him the little consolation pat on the head, and it was this challenge with Michael Keane, 50-50 ball. Keane's momentum took it into young Hesketh. No blame attached to Michael Keane at all. And the poor young lad Jake Hesketh, teenage lad, really wanted to impress today. Well, he certainly did that for 30 minutes, but now leaves the field injured and in tears. And there's tears streaming down his face as James Ward-Prowse, who's about to replace him, comes on, shakes his hand, and Ward-Prowse will come on for Southampton. And poor Jake Hesketh, well, one must feel for him. Absolutely, completely, utterly in tears. Font with a head up. Flag up. It was against Graziano Pella in actual fact. He's been a bit off form in the goal scoring stakes after a lively start, and just look at that. The poor teenager Jake Hesketh in tears. He'll be back shortly though. He played very well. I'm with a throw for Southampton. And Burnley get the ball back. That should be Forster's, and it's Fraser Forster, England international goalkeeper, second in the pecking order now behind Joe Hart of Manchester City. Has had a really good season so far in Southampton colours. Here's a chance now for Southampton to break here. Bertrand up against Trippier that time, and Jones, there's the cross, and a difficult one then, and Southampton, I think they were appealing for a penalty there, but nothing doing from the referee. Was there a foul there perhaps? Not like a foul there. It was Manny in there, and the referee deciding, I think, to book Manny for a dangerous challenge. See it again. Oof. Well, I tell you what, I've seen. Well, I think that's a yellow card offence, no doubt about that. And Mr. Cottenberg taking the right action there, booking Manny. That was a very silly piece of petulance there from Manny, and quite rightly gets the yellow card. Meanwhile, Ward-Prowse keeps that one in, and the goalkeeper Forster gets it back from Ryan Bertrand. We're now inside the latter stages of the first half. We've got about 5 minutes left to go of the first half. And a free kick to Burnley, is it? No, Southampton get the decision. Foul there by Danny Ings. Bertrand. Wanyama. Oudenveld. Font. Back to Forster. Still 0-0 at Turf Moor. And that was a casual ball for goalkeeper Forster to play. Font gets that long and forward. And an opportunity here for James Ward-Prowse to hit one. And a good save by Tom Eaton. One would have expected him to have saved it. No doubt about that. And the goalkeeper gets it clear. And Bertrand now onto Wanyama. Good ball. Klein. Tadic. Up against two Clarets defenders. Still Tadic. Ward-Prowse. Font. Now Ward-Prowse again. Flying over on the far side. Good cross in there by him. Manny was waiting in the middle. And Boyd can hug it away. But not very far. But Burnley keep possession. And then Trippier just completes the clearance. And now a chance for Danny Ings to run at the defender. Danny Ings, of course, a former Southampton trainee, born in the city. There has been talk of him. Oh, he's hit the referee. But Burnley keep possession. Jones, Marnie, Jones again. Back to Marnie. Now Boyd. Jones. Trippier. Good football again. And a foul. And another nasty looking challenge. And if that's Marnie, he's got to go. Surely the referee has got to make a decision. It's Manny again. Already on a yellow card. Now, surely the referee has got to send him off. Because from the near side view, as I saw it, that looked a second bookable offence. Very lucky to get away with this. Watch this then. Oh, that's from behind. That's a yellow card. A ridiculous decision not to give a second yellow for that, because I felt from the naked eye that looked a certain second yellow card, and he had to go then surely. A ball out of play for a throw, but Mane, a very lucky man, that's for sure. Sondage, one final effort he's saying before half time. Well, now it's the time added on at the end of the first half, which will be probably about a minute, I would have thought. At the end, there's the fourth official holding 1 minute up at the end of the first half there, as the Clarets go charging a one last final assault to try and get the opening goal, maybe get the opening goal before the half-time interval. And that's Trippier back to Shackle. With a good game of football, played in a very good spirit. Obviously, young Hesketh is a big loss as far as the youth and exuberance of the Southampton midfield is concerned, but Ward-Prowse will fit into the role rather well now. It's a big risk for him coming back quickly off the bench. I think he would have liked to have come on second half in an ideal world, but he's on now and he's got to try and arrest the slide. We've now played the 1 minute, and now it's up to Mr. Cuttenberg's discretion. I think it might be to see how much longer he will play on. And a good ball over the top. This has got to be the last attack surely of the first half. Halfield and Wanyama clashing. 20 seconds over the 1 minute that was allocated. The referee will allow this free kick surely to be taken, and then we'll have the half-time cup of tea. Referee again just checking his watch, and still we play on. And another check of the watch. I think it might be 2 minutes actually rather than the 1, if I'm being totally honest. Trippier now for Burnley. I did get it wrong, it is 2 minutes actually. And now it's got to be half time, it is. And that's the whistle. So we did play 2 minutes after all. Couldn't tell from where I was sitting whether it was 1 or 2 minutes, but it's been a good game of football. Nothing to choose between the two sides, that's for sure. Fraser Forster had to work hard in the Southampton goal. So too did Tom Heaton to keep out as James Ward-Prowse shot. Danny Ings has come close a couple of times for Burnley. Sean Dyche will walk off a very, very satisfied but frustrated manager, because his side should be a goal up. Southampton have had a couple of opportunities. That they have lost Jake Hesketh to an injury sustained in the 25th minute after a collision with young Michael Keane. So, big hit for both Metters, Koeman and Dyche to sort out at half time then at Turf Moor, as everyone walks off down the tunnel, down the new tunnel that's been erected during the summer as part of the improvements. The floodlights are on already, and at half time at Turf Moor, in this big Premier League game, which both teams could do with winning. In fact, it's Burnley 0, Southampton 0. So we're all set to go for the second half. Burnley in Clampton blue will get us away, attacking the goal to our right, or to our left rather, the Jimmy McElroy stand. Southampton on the right, and away we go then. Southampton, of course, are in the dark, all dark strip with canary yellow socks. So I changed it today as the rain streams down then at Turf Moor. There's Ashley Barnes. One goal to his credit this season. And what a crucial one it was, a header against Hull City. Has kept the likes of Jukovic and Sordell out of the side. There's Danny Ings' strike partner. For Sam Vokes to come back in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks time as well. Maybe back just around after Christmas time, Sam Vokes. And if Barnes keeps his good record up, he could well be having to fight for his place to get back in the side, Sam Vokes. Goal kick. Burnley have it. Then lose it. Now a chance here from Tadic to go forward. Tadic. Charged down by me. Now Klein. Forward Prowse. Back to Klein. Back to Tadic. Good football this from Southampton. Burnley though. Burnley back in defence. There's the cross. And Manny was waiting with intent. But still we have it with Victor Wanyama. Southampton still have it actually with Victor Wanyama. Gets it back again. From Ward Prowse. Now a chance here for Southampton. Cross comes Keane. And Manny is challenging him all the way. And a throw to the Saints. Well, this is a good passage of play for Southampton. Looking to break down this Burnley defence. Very stubborn Burnley defence. They'll get another throw here for Southampton. That's the man they have to watch. Graziano Pella. Of course, they have Jay Rodriguez in the side, Southampton. Well, to come back from injury, of course. Long-term answer T, of course. Davis, good ball in. Mane and Pella. And a chance for Mane over the top. And Southampton will not get a better chance in this second half than that. Pella, he's absolutely fuming with Mane. Why didn't you take the opportunity? It was there to be hit. In fact, Pella wanted to have the shot himself. That may have been the reason why he was angry with Mane. But I felt Mane was better placed to shoot there. But he didn't get the purchase on it he wanted. Here's Tadic again. Having a bit of spell now, Southampton with Davis and now Tadic. Good little spell for the Saints. They've created a couple of half chances. And here's Bertrand now. Boy to meet him. Still Bertrand. Flying through. Oh, that could be a penalty. It is. No question about that one. The referee has given the penalty. And George Boyd, I think, knows it. I don't think there was any other decision that referee Clattenburg could have made. It looked clear cut. Clearly trips him here. Watch the replay. Yeah, no doubt. I've no complaints about that at all. Penalty given. And Southampton have the chance to go in front. And it's going to be Tadic with the penalty. Tom Heaton, who's the last line of defence now. Can he keep Tadic out and keep Burnley in the game at 0-0? Crucial moment in this football game. Tadic against Heaton for 1-0. And what a save! What a save by Heaton! Round the hour mark, that could be the critical turning point. Tadic is furious. It was a poor penalty in fairness. And Heaton gets right. He went to his left. And what a save. It was never in the corner. And what a penalty save. Could be the crucial moment in the game. So instead of going 1-up, Southampton have to make do with a corner kick, which is wasted. But a chance for Davis to cross the ball back in. And Burnley can just about get it away just for a little bit. Here's Tadic now looking to make amends. Davis still has it. Davis back to Tadic again. Tadic's shot wide of the post. Well, he's had two chances in a minute there, Tadic. First the penalty, which was an abysmal penalty. And then this effort there that's just gone wide of the target. But the penalty there, not enough in the corner for me. And Tom Heaton, let's give him credit. What a great piece of goalkeeping. Could be a turning point in the game. Look at the wonder on his face. He can't believe what he's just seen there. The penalty save from Heaton for the night. Tadic. His team should be in front, but they're not. Sean Dyche has got his goalkeeper to thank if they go on and win this game. Perhaps absolutely sure. Klein. 63 minutes almost gone. Burnley 0, Southampton 0. Wanyama's header. Ball up towards Mane. This could be trouble again for the Clarets, but Mane's touch was a poor one. Still keeps it alive. Good ball in. Boyd with a header out. Davis picks the ball up. Bertrand back to Davis. Good football again from Southampton. Really giving Burnley a lot to think about. Here is Tadic. Klein on the overlap. But Tadic will go alone. Good ball in. And Pella shoots wide. Opportunity for Graziano Pella. And he didn't take the opportunity on offer. And a goal kick. The ball in from Tadic. And Pella shot wide. So we're inside the last 25 minutes. Cross coming in, knocked away for another throw to Burnley. And their turn now to really test the Southampton defence. Me with the throw. Finding Dean Marnie, who finds Trippier. That penalty miss could be also costly at the end of it. Good turn from Ings. Ings with a shot! Turned away by Forster. Boyd was offside. And the linesman has his flag up on the far side. So, but Ings again testing the goalkeeper, but Boyd was offside. Let's have a look at that one again. Danny Ings with a great turn and shot here. Here it is again. Good little turn there, and as you can see, Boyd was offside, but what an effort there. Forster had to be on his medal to save that one. A great piece of play, and Boyd was just offside, but Ings denied. Inside the final 20 minutes, and still no nearer to knowing who will win this football match. Southampton thought they'd got in front on the hour mark, but Tom Heaton, of course, had other ideas. Throw to Burnley. Trippier to take. Jones, Trippier. Keane. Jones. And now Shackle. Just nonchalantly back to the goalkeeper, Tom Heaton, who just clears down the field. Southampton throw. Gives them an opportunity there. It wasn't a particularly good kick from Heaton. It was going into no man's land. Sean Dyche knows now a goal would be also crucial. They need to break down a very good, sturdy Southampton defence. Here's Klein. And Ings has charged it down. And a chance here for Barnes. Deflection goal! Ashley Barnes has done it again! At home! He did it against Hull City! And now he's done it here against Southampton! And Burnley lead 1-0 with less than 20 minutes to go! And the whole place is shaking to its foundations! Ashley Barnes has done it again! And it was Klein's mistake. He hit it straight against things. It broke to Barnes. He got a deflection off the defender. I think it was Toby Alderweireld. And it deceived Fraser Forster. And Burnley take the lead. And I said at the time when Tadic missed his penalty, that could be the crucial turning point. And so it's proved. Ashley Barnes has done it again. Second goal of the season. And Burnley take the lead. There are changes afoot for Burnley. In fact, there's two of them. One of them is young, I think it's number 3 there, Danny Lafferty, who's come on at Southampton, have only themselves to play. Southampton won. Southampton trailed by a goal to 0. The ball back to Forster. And now it's going to be hands on deck for the last quarter of an hour for the Clarets. Well, what a turn up for the Bucks. Burnley a goal up. Free kick to Southampton. Foul there by David Jones. Can Southampton respond? Ball wasn't stationary. And there's going to be another change in the offing here. The referee signalling, or I think it's for a change. I'm not quite sure, but what must he be thinking now, Ronald Koeman? A penalty miss and then a mistake by his own defence. And it's cost them a goal. Free kick to Southampton. They need to get back into this game. Somehow. Turf Moor holds its breath. Almost a quarter of an hour to go. There's the header. Good save by Heaton. And I think it was Font who was in there. It was the big Southampton centre-back. Well, that could have been the equaliser. But the header was straight at the goalkeeper. And Tom Heaton, he's had a smashing second half. 3 excellent saves. Southampton now running out of time. There's about 10 minutes to go. Boyd concedes the throw. But what a finish we're in for now. As the floodlights are now on full tilt here at Turf Moor. Wanyama to Davis to Bertrand. What a game this has been, and it's been a pleasure to describe and commentate. We've had all sorts of incidents in this second half. Foul there on a Southampton player. I think it was Ward-Prowse who's gone down there. He's banging his fist down on the ground in pain. Shane Long there, one of the substitutes, making sure that he's okay. Shoulder to shoulder challenge by Lafferty, who in Mr. Clattenburg's eyes was the guilty party. Free kick to Southampton. Ward-Prowse, Tadic, Aldenveld amongst the committee. There were 4 men in total in that committee. Tom Heaton, who's had a blinding second half, building that wall. Now what will happen here? Well, Ward-Prowse have a crack. There are 10 minutes just under the play. Ward-Prowse with a free kick, and it's wide. And that will suit Burnley right down to the ground. They can just waste a few more precious seconds. James Ward-Prowse with the free kick. Wide of the target. This was the goal that could decide it though. Ashley Barnes, there's the deflection of Aldenfeld. And that could win the game for Burnley. With 9 minutes still to play. And the header being won again. Southampton now with about 4 minutes to save their skins. And that deflects off Boyd for a corner kick. Bertrand's cross charged down. Now, have Southampton got some fight left in them? Or are they running out of steam right at the end of the game? Well, we'll find out now as this corner will be swung in from the far side. Look, it's right in there on Marnie and the goalkeeper. There's the corner, headed away. I think it was Keane who got a touch there, in fact. Still not away yet. Davis. Another chance here. Klein with a shot. Off! And just wide. Nathaniel Klein, not noted for his goal scoring abilities, but he was very close there for the equaliser. He made the initial mistake on the what could well prove to be the winning goal, and he almost made amends for Koeman's side. But it's gone wide of the post, and Southampton's wait for a equaliser goes on. 4 minutes at the end of the second half. Have Southampton got a chance? A couple of chances left in them. No foul. Play on, says the referee. Klein wins a 4 minutes to stop his time. Ball in from Davis. Ball in there. Chances here for Long. He's got his shot all wrong. Goal kick to Burnley. And again, it will heat a few more precious seconds on the watch. And Shane Long, a summer signing from West Brom, well, not from West Brom, from Hull City actually, with the opportunity to draw Koeman's side level, but just couldn't take the chance. Turf Moor holding its breath for another minute or so. They can sense a victory coming. So forced it in with the kick. Within any seconds now, we've got about a minute of stoppage time to play. The header away from young Lafferty. Burnley still haven't got it away yet. Klein tries to play it back in. And then Jones, I think, missed his kick. And then Lafferty went in there and he's lost out. Here's Long. The ball in. Comes out again. Ward-Prowse with a cross. There's the header over the bar. And that might be that now for Southampton. There are 30 seconds left to play. There's the cross. It was Victor Wanyama with a free header. And that will surely be that for Southampton and for Burnley to get the 3 points they crucially need. 11 points surely from a possible 15. And it may well give them with a real chance of staying up, considering what they've got to come next. Tottenham away, and then Liverpool here on Christmas Day, Boxing Day. And there is the full-time whistle, is it? No, the referee's still playing on. Oh, the whistle has gone there for a second or two. No, it has! And Burnley have won! A big 3 points now for Sean Dyche. And for his side, the winning goal from Ashley Barnes after 72 minutes. But the turning point, the real turning point, was that penalty save. Superb penalty save from Tom Heaton on the hour mark, which kept the score at 0-0. Turf Moor is jumping. Burnley fans will go on happy. As for the Southampton fans, a wasted trip up from the south coast today. They'll be very disappointed they didn't take their chances, but Burnley took theirs when they got it offered to them. And Barnes cashed in with that second goal of the season. And it's 3 crucial points for Sean Dyche's men. What a result for Burnley. Jose Font can't believe it. But on the balance of play, I think the right team just about deserved to win. Sean Dyche knows that's a vital 3 points. But Southampton know if they had took their penalty chance, it might have been also different. The final score then at a very jubilant Turf Moor. Burnley 1, Southampton 0. Burnley take 11 points out of a possible 18. Burnley 1, Southampton 0, the full-time score. Let's get some reaction from Sean Dyche.
A fantastic win for you today. It sets you up perfectly now for the Christmas schedule.
No, absolutely. The players have given everything again today, and I say again because I think they do every week for myself, themselves, and also for the fans of the club. And that's a big marker. I said all along that's what I believe in, and I think there was some quality within that, of course. But that will, that desire, that energy, that honesty, their authenticity today to make sure we got a result, I thought was on show as much as it's ever been.
You're going really well here now. You know, teams know they're going to come here and they're going to get a real old game.
Yeah, I think that's right, and they're a fine side. I mean, mate, we know that anyway. I was going to say, make no mistake, our fans know that. They all watch the coverage in the Premier League now. They know what they've been doing. Obviously, they've had a blip, but they've played some of the really super big clubs. They are a big club themselves, but when you're talking about your Man Cities, Man United, Arsenal, etc., they come to Turf. We want to make it awkward for teams. We want to make it awkward in the right way, and I thought we did. I thought some really good quality first half. Second half, they got the upper hand. They got the penalty. Fantastic and a massive save from Tom. And after that, I thought we responded really well. Got back on the front foot and came back into the game.
The penalty is probably the turning point in the game in some respects. It gives you that new belief, doesn't it, I guess?
Yeah, that's right. And I think it was a reminder because we'd just gone, for the first time in the game, we'd just ease off the, not really the energy, but just unsure about being on the front foot and getting after them. And they had some good play, to be fair. They give good depth to some of these teams, and they just keep the ball and they wait and they wait and they wait. I thought we kept at it, we kept to our framework, and that gave us a little pep up and a little nudge. We were back on the front foot after that, and you know, in the end, I think overall, I think you'd feel that we deserve something today. Certainly, minimum of a point, but I think we'll take the win gladly.
Sometimes penalties are missed by not great penalties, but that was a top save.
No, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I always say to Tom, it's a saying on fast eyes, which basically means he sees it quick and he reacts quick, and I thought that was a great showing of that. And you know, even behind that, I mean, Danny Ings I thought was excellent again today. But what the fans, they do recognise this, but I recognise it more than ever, is his team ethic today, the will and desire to work for the team. It wasn't just his quality today. He presses from the throw-in, it bounces off his shins. Barnes is lovely and fast to react, and he gets just that little bit of luck on the way in, and that wins us the game. But